welcome back to my channel. We're all about love, positivity, being a girl boss, and everything in that vicinity. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you 3 reasons why you probably should not get locks. For those of you that don't know, I've had my locks in my hair for 4 years. They were unplanned, just something that I did on a whim. And I get asked a lot of questions about my locks and my hair and the process and the experience, and people want to know if they should get locks if they haven't already. So I made this video basically for those of you that think you want to get locks, or you're thinking about it, you're like, oh, I'm about to make that move, and I'm going to give you some reasons why you may not actually want to make that move. If you're new to this channel, then go ahead and subscribe and turn your notification bell so you don't miss any future Girl Boss videos. If you're not new to this channel, then welcome back. Thank you for being here. Thank you for loving me as much as I love you. And yeah, let's get into the video. So the first reason why you probably don't want to get locks, if you think you do, is you say things like, I don't want to go through the ugly stage. Let me be clear on 2 things. 1, there is no ugly stage. There's a stage where your hair is doing whatever it wants and you don't know what to do about that. But that doesn't make it ugly. That is the part that I feel like when your hair is being its most expressive. It is doing what it wants. Yes, it may stick up here, there, and the other, but it is a part of what makes locks beautiful, is that they are so unique and individualistic. Your hair is going to do whatever the freak it wants. That is the beauty of locks. Now, some people may disagree. They're going to call it the ugly stage, whatever. But that brings me to number 2. There is no avoiding the ugly stage. That's not a thing. A lot of people think they're avoiding the ugly stage by letting their hair grow out to obscene lengths, trying to keep it from being really short locks because they think that's what makes the ugly stage. But in actuality, it's not. I think some of my favorite parts of my locks was when they were shortened up to my ears. But there will always be a time when you're getting your locks, when your hair starts doing things that you're not expecting, and you're looking at yourself in the mirror and you don't know what the freak to do about your hair, because this lock is growing this long, or this lock is hardly growing at all, or this lock seems to be growing in the opposite direction of the rest of your hair. Your hair is going to do things that you don't like, and it's going to cause it to be the ugly stage. Now, I've seen a lot of guys, males especially, I've seen girls do it too, but I've seen a lot of guys try to grow their hair out to ridiculous lengths and in these really messed up, stupid, unkept afros, trying to grow their hair out so that their locks don't have to be short so they can avoid the ugly stage. But then what you have to think about is the fact that you're going through the ugly stage before you go get your locks in the first place, because your hair is obviously unkept. You're trying to sleep on a huge unkept bush that you're not combing out well enough, and it's rarely cute. But the truth of the matter is, you're not avoiding the ugly stage. The ugly stage is an important part of the process. Number 2 is you think that if you get locks, you won't have to do your hair anymore. Locks are work. That's all I'm going to say. Any natural hairstyle, first of all, is going to take effort, because natural things need care. If you get a synthetic wig or you get some fake stuff, yeah, it's not going to be as much work because it's not real. It doesn't take any effort because it's not real. Things that are real, things that are natural, things that come to you naturally, they take effort, they take care. You have to take care of them. And your hair is something that you have to take care of, whether you have locks or not. You do not get to stop washing and oiling your scalp just because you have locks. You do not get to completely stop moisturizing your hair because you have locks. That's how locks thin out. That's how they get dry. That's how most people end up having locks just fall out of their hair because they're not taking care of it properly. Now, 9 times out of 10, a lock is going to fall out one day. I have yet to have a lock fall out of my hair, but I also take good care of my hair. And 2, I have really thick, strong hair. But it happens to people who are taking care of their locks too. So don't think that if it falls out, you're not taking care of your hair. But it makes it fall out more often because your locks are not well moisturized. They're not holding on to anything. They're holding on by little tiny weak behind strands. That's not what you want. You want to take care of your hair. You want to do hot oil treatments. You want to oil your scalp. You want to wash your hair regularly. And a lot of people who have locks will tell you, yo, this is not no joke. This ain't for the weak. Okay? And the last reason that I feel like you probably should not get locks is that you are not willing to be a part of the commitment and the process that it takes to grow them. When I started my locks, I had no idea what I was getting myself into. No idea. I had no idea the commitment that I had just given to myself when it comes to my locks. But in actuality, I am grateful for the experience because I have found a newfound love for my hair and what it naturally does all on its own. Me and my hair have formed a bond in a relationship. My hair is my favorite quality of me right now. My hair is like one of my favorite things about myself because it has its own uniqueness, its personality. I've heard other people compliment my locks, sure, and I appreciate that. I love that people love my locks, but I love my locks. I love my hair, and I know that it's mine. It's my hair, and nobody can take that away from me. And the thing about locks is that it's a commitment. It's a process. It's like any other relationship. There's going to be ups, there's going to be downs. I get sick and tired of my hair all the time, but I love it too much to let it go. Now, I say that, but in the next year or two, y'all probably going to see a bald-headed me. But we're not going to talk about that right now. What we're going to talk about right now is the fact that the process of growing your locks is going to take a lot out of you. And if you're not willing to commit to the process, to the ups and the downs, the lows and the highs, then you're 9 times out of 10 just going to damage your natural hair further, committing yourself to something that you're not ready to commit to. So if you're not ready to commit to the hair, a lot of people think, oh yeah, no, you don't have to cut all your hair off to get rid of your locks anymore. But that combing out process, what they don't tell you about is, one, it takes days. It takes a very, very long time to do that, to have the minimal amount of damage. But no matter how you spin it, you lose a big chunk of your hair. And 9 times out of 10, that chunk that's left attached to your scalp is going to be damaged from you combing and raking at your hair that is locked together now. There's no way to do that and maintain healthy hair that is not going to still need to be cut after it's all combed out, and there's still going to be an obnoxious amount of hair left over that's going to be coming from the comb that's going to be sitting on the floor by the time it's over with. You're going to lose your hair one way or the other, and it is a waste of time and energy if you are not willing to commit to the process of getting locks. It's a process. If you love your natural hair, you're gonna love your natural hair so much more when you're growing locks and see the individualism that comes from your hair doing whatever it wants to do as locks. I see women who get locks imagining themselves looking one way. I was one of them, and it ended up looking a whole nother way than the way that they imagined it. I imagined my locks being much tinier, much slimmer. Now I got some that are slim, some that are thick, some that are long, some that are short, and I just love them. I love them regardless. I love my hair because this is just what my hair does all on its own. So if you're not willing to commit to the process, then you definitely should not get locks. Hopefully this video helped somebody. It helped you make a clear-cut decision on whether or not you should or should not get locks in your hair. I have inner locks. Some people get dreadlocks. If you guys want a video on the difference between inner locks and dreadlocks, I can do that for you. Let me know if you want to see that in the comment section down below. I know that inner locks gets a bad rap. A lot of people talk about them. We're going to talk about that in the video if that's what y'all want to, because I can get in there. I can get into it. I can argue with the best of them. So anyway, if you've made it to this point in the video, then leave a comb or a brush or a hair emoji. I don't know if there is a hair emoji, but if there is, leave it in the comment section down below. And let me know what you guys think about the video. If you're thinking about starting a lock journey, what your opinions and thoughts are on the process. Follow me on all of my socials, CherishingFlo_ on Instagram and CherishingFlo on everything else. I love you guys ever so much, and I will see you guys in the next video.